Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video, and this Tournament of Power / Ultra Instinct Goku update has been massive, but today we will finally awaken the final unit that got an awakening from this giant batch of characters, and of course that will be STR Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Now, what's funny about this guy right here is I had never pulled this guy until the Christmas Tapion banner, I believe. After that, I proceeded to pull this guy, let's see, I got 8 plus 4, 12 times since the Tapion Christmas banner. I pulled this guy left and right, to the point where just a little while ago, it was actually, I think, just before his awakening and the Super Saiyan God awakenings were announced, like literally like 2 days earlier. This guy was all dupe paths unlocked and SA7 just from dupes. I gave him 3 STR Grand Elder Kais, got him SA10, then his awakening was announced, and I believe I pulled 1 extra on the Ultra Instinct Goku banner as well. But, you know, it was funny. I finally did manage to get this guy, and he does have a Dokkan awakening now, and it is very good. This guy definitely gets a massive buff, a massive increase into this new unit. One thing I do have to make very clear is that this guy is not on the Universal Survival Arc category, which is a bit odd to me. I do think they could have put him on there. So as a result, this guy, like in the future, they probably will do a future Trunks Arc category, and this guy would be on that category team rather than the Universal Survival Arc category. So let me go ahead and level this guy up, and we'll hop into an event and test out how good he can be. Alright guys, so we've gone ahead and leveled up Super Saiyan Blue Goku all the way up to his max level of 120. Let's go ahead and break this guy down and examine why I would say he actually got a massive buff. So this is Fighting for Victory, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, or obviously Super Saiyan Blue Goku. His leader skill is all types key +3 and attack and defense 50%. So unfortunately no HP there. He probably might still be kind of a viable Dokkan Battlefield sub-leader though. Absolutely I would think so. His super attack is the Super Kamehameha, which does supreme damage to the enemy. Now this is quite disappointing. He unfortunately did not get either immense damage, which he should have, or an upgraded super attack animation. He just has the same old Super Kamehameha. Obviously, if this is the Super Saiyan Blue Goku from the Future Trunks arc, they could have made his attack animation like his brutal rushdown on Goku Black and Zamasu. They could have gotten that somehow, but nah, I guess it's okay. At the very least, they did buff this guy immensely. His passive skill is Breakthrough, which is attack and defense 90% when facing one enemy, which is very good because obviously that's the majority of the tough fights. But the second part of his passive is not a restriction. It's gains an additional attack 50% when facing 2 or more enemies. So right there, boom. Because this is the Goku from the Future Trunks arc, obviously Goku Black and Zamasu. So when you're fighting 2 or more enemies, this Goku gets 140% attack and 90% defense. Hello, Super fucking Battle Road, because this guy will be fantastic there. Not necessarily for the Extreme Z Battle or Dokkan Battlefield, the other two kind of hard modes, but for Super Battle Road, this Goku could be very, very effective if you do manage to pull him or you already had him. Now his links are Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, Warrior Gods, Kamehameha, Prepare for Battle, the Saiyan Lineage, and Fierce Battle. So links are just about what you would expect. Obviously, you know, for Super STR, I wish he had Shocking Speed. For the Realm of Gods team, he's probably okay. Obviously, Over in a Flash would have been nice, but this is just a Super Saiyan Blue Goku. There's no reason for him to have Over in a Flash. So links are fine. I don't have a problem with any of it. 12 key multiplier is 140%, which I guess is fine. And then last thing, he does have the 1 category, Realm of Gods. Obviously, I would like to see him on another category, but that would be the Future Trunks arc, which as of this moment is not yet out. Now, I know a lot of people would say something along the lines of, well, Truth, why, oh why, yeah, we are ready, let's hop in. Why, oh why would they do a Future Trunks arc when there's so much overlap with the Realm of Gods category? Which is true. Most of the characters from the Future Trunks arc do actually make an appearance in the realm, in the realm of gods. All the Future Trunks arc characters are pretty much in the realm of gods category, but that hasn't stopped them from making overlapping categories before. Plus, I would say the big unit who would be in here, who does not have his place on the realm of gods category, of course, would be the 500 Trunkses that are in the Future Trunks arc. I mean, the arc is literally named after Trunks, and obviously Trunks is not in the realm of gods category. I guess if, well, I was gonna say if they could put Jiren in realm of gods, there's no reason they couldn't have put Future Trunks, like his super powerful Super Saiyan Rage form, in the realm of gods. But whatever, not a big deal. Eventually, I think they will release it. Probably with a new, I could see a new Future Trunks being the leader of the arc, and then having an LR merge Zamasu, maybe being the LR leader for it. That definitely could be it. In terms of what unit we'll get this Goku paired up with, probably just Ultra Instinct Goku, I think will look pretty good. This Realm of Gods team, again, has such a massive buff now from what it used to be. You just look at some of these units, man. LR Vegito Blue is just so fresh. I was never someone who was going crazy over LR Vegito Blue. A lot of people were super hyped for him, super hyped for the LR, voting campaign. Oh, Vegito Blue, can't wait for him. I was always yeah, it'll be cool when we get him. But, I never was really, dying, with bated breath for the next update on him. I wasn't one of the YouTubers who did, 1,000 videos on him. But at the same time, I am absolutely loving him as a unit. I do want to point that out. I am tempted to see how much damage Goku will take here, but I do want to build up Rose's passive a little bit. Let me just build up LR Goku, or LR Goku Black and Zamasu. Let me build up their passive a little bit. We'll have Goku go ahead and go right there. Obviously, he's not going to be able to do a ton of damage against AGL Goku Black right here. But also, LR Goku Black, they shouldn't finish him off in one shot, even if they crit, because they've only been hit once. Okay, perfect. Alright, so let's see what Super Saiyan Blue Goku looks like. 490,000 attack stat, which is decent, I guess, 100,000. But obviously, that is against a type disadvantage. Here's Super Saiyan God Goku. I'm actually still debating 100%ing this Super Saiyan God Goku, by the way. He'd be such a powerful unit on this team that it would be very cool. Now, this is interesting right here. I did want to test this out myself, but LR Vegito Blue actually gets an attack buff against this event. Obviously, he's a Vegito card. He gets extra powerful in this event. But I don't think it's actually listed in the event details. That's another thing I wanted to check during the course of this video. We'll go ahead and take a look at it after we finish the event to see. But I don't think he's actually updated in the event details, which means, there's a chance of compensation at some point, but more than likely they would just add him to the event listing. I did notice that Kabe is likewise not listed. Let's see how good he can block. Now, of course, another thing to mention is my Super Saiyan Blue Goku. He is only at 1% in the dupe system. Man, this is another part of the orb update, the potential system update, which Global should be getting with their next update, is you could just instantly show, what percentage they are in the dupe system. I get every UR to 1% in the dupe system. It's just one of my little quirks, but I haven't actually given him, any significant buffs. And also, I say quirk, I'm actually just, starting to watch, My Hero Academia and stuff, and so it's oh, quirk. Saying quirk put a smile on my face, so... Alright, how much damage will Goku take right here? Okay, so we'll get supered right off the bat. That's good. We'll be able to see how much damage he will take. Okay. Chill, Rose. That's a lot of damage. And how much will he deal? 200,000. I guess that's pretty good. SA10, 1% in the dupe system. What more could I expect, I suppose? I'm okay with that. And we'll probably let Vegito Blue, LR Vegito Blue, probably go ahead and steal the show here, man. I don't know. Yo, I just, it's so exciting. It's said on the, Mobile Man ran the numbers, and the physical Vegito Blue is better than LR Vegito Blue 100% when the physical Vegito Blue has 3 dupes. So it takes 3 dupes to become better than LR Vegito Blue, and then the tech Vegito Blue takes one dupe to become better than 100% LR Vegito Blue. And that's all well and good. You know, I'm not disputing those numbers or anything. As a matter of fact, I promise y'all those numbers are 100% accurate. But here's the thing. The other Vegitos need time to build up. They have to get counters. You would have to put them in harm's way to get the additional damage, all of that. Whereas LR Vegito Blue, just out the gate, is a fucking beast. You're not touching me, bitch. And in exchange, you can go ahead and hold my motherfucking nuts. I don't need the counter, bitch. Yeah, that's what LR Vegito Blue does out the fucking gate. So, you know, you can run Tech Vegito Blue. After he supers, you know, 4, 5, 6 times, he will be shitting on LR Vegito Blue in terms of damage. No doubt about that. But another thing is, LR Vegito Blue just laughs when he gets hit. Like, he's like, oh, is that it? I'll have another, please. That's not exactly a ton of damage you're doing to me. Whereas, you know, the Tech Vegito Blue, he's not able to just eat up damage like that. Like, you know, the Tech Vegito Blue, if he hasn't supered a lot to build up his defense, he'll get fucking bodied. So that's another really good thing about LR Vegito Blue, is he is such a beast on defense. Especially in this day and age where events have gotten harder, and there are incredibly difficult modes like Dokkan Battlefield, Extreme Z Battle, and Super Battle Road. These heavily defensive units like LR Vegito Blue are incredibly useful to have, especially a unit that is essentially free to play. I know obviously there's some back and forth on if LR Vegito Blue is actually free to play, because, you know, you need summonable units. You have to summon to get LR Vegito Blue, even though you don't get him by summoning. So, like, some people don't really consider him free to play. I would probably have to agree with them, but still, you know, it doesn't change the fact that he's such a dominant unit. And I'm pretty sure, you know, we already saw him crit for fucking 5 billion damage, approximately 5 billion damage. So let's go ahead and have him crit for another 5 billion. He's stealing the show away from my STR Super Saiyan Blue Goku, but, you know, it's, I don't know, I guess these are more of awakening videos for some of these units. They're only at like 1% in the dupe system, and not necessarily like a, you know, I'm not doing a 100% showcase on that Super Saiyan Blue Goku, for example. But, alright, Rose, it was fun, my boy, but through the mountains you go, bitch! Hold that fucking L, Rose. Also, keep in mind that LR Vegito Blue is definitely doing additional damage on this stage. Like, LR Vegito Blue hits hard, but 4.5 million on the final stage of a boss event? Nah, he was definitely critting and doing damage, ignoring Rose's defense barrier. Because obviously, as you guys should know, all of the high-level Dokkan Fest bosses, they will reduce damage by any, you know, like some sort of percent. So once you get to that last stage, they'll be nullifying a lot of damage. So let me check right here. Does it list LR Vegito Blue as... No, it does not. See? It doesn't. So, that's something to keep in mind. Eventually, I know he will be added into here because he does do additional damage. We might get compensation for that. We might not. Who knows? It's not really that big of a deal. Just kind of pointing it out to y'all. Another thing I did notice while we're on that subject is if we go to the Champa kind of event notice in here, they don't talk about Kabe's further Dokkan Awakening into the Super Saiyan 2 Kabe. Now, you don't get the medals to do it in this event, but they still would always list what that character is capable of, because obviously you get that base form Kabe here, and you Dokkan Awaken him to Super Saiyan Kabe here with these medals you can get from this event. Usually they will then list his further Dokkan Awakening as well. So eventually I expect that to be added. Looks like they were a little sloppy in updating some of these event details. Not the biggest deal, because I know they will eventually fix it. But regardless, y'all, that will finish up the video. I got sidetracked. But hey, I am still definitely a big fan of the Super Saiyan Blue Goku. I love his Dokkan Awakening. Hopefully further Dokkan Awakenings in the future get the same love that this batch of Super Saiyan Blue Goku and the 2 Super Saiyan Gods got. Big fan of that. Thanks y'all for watching. Later.